for this independence clash. After an onside kick recovery on the opening kickoff, Booton's on offense, and on 3rd and 21, it's Isaac Spann with a 25-yard gain and a Bomber first down. Later in the drive, it's Isaac Spann from 1 yard out, and with 6:49 left in the first quarter, the Bombers take a quick 7-0 lead over North Warren. North Warren's moving, and it's quarterback David Wilbur who finds Nick Tosh for the 35-yard gain and a first down for the Pats. Then it's Nolan Robertson who takes it in from 15 yards out for the first of his 5 touchdowns on the night, and with the PAT, we are tied at 7. Second quarter we go, it's Nolan Robertson back at it again. He goes 35 yards for the score, his second TD of the game, and the Patriots now lead 14-7. And after a 3-and-out for Booton, North Warren's back on offense. Nolan Robertson with the run, he picks up 19 yards and a North Warren first down. And the Nolan Robertson show continues. With 1:35 left in the half, he goes 20 yards for his 3rd touchdown of the night, and North Warren would go into the locker room leading 22-7. Okay, third quarter we go, and Nolan Robertson picks up where he left off in the first half. Here in the third quarter, he rumbles 28 yards for a first down. What a night for Robertson. And on the next play, Robertson with his 4th touchdown of the night, this time from 10 yards out, and with the PAT, North Warren holds a 29-7 lead. We're still in the third quarter. North Warren's back on offense. This time it's John Davalos. He rumbles 22 yards, carrying all sorts of people on his back for a big run. And Nolan Robertson caps his monster night here with his 5th touchdown as he goes 23 yards for the score, and North Warren takes a 36-7 lead after 3 quarters. Fourth quarter we go, and North Warren's driving again. This time it's Scott Palmer with a 4-yard touchdown run. With the PAT, it's 43-7 North Warren, and the Patriots go on to post a 50-14 victory to improve to 4-2 on the season.
We worked hard all week. I mean, we're all upset about the loss against Mountain Lake, so we wanted to practice hard, and that's pretty much all we did, and our defense stepped up.
We just needed this. We needed a big bounce back this week, and we practiced real hard this week to set the tone for the rest of the season so everyone knows what's coming.
Anytime, you want to come right back, get it right back on the field, and that's what we worked on during the week. We had a couple mistakes, and we cleaned that stuff up, and we feel like we certainly executed pretty well tonight.
Talk about Nolan, huge game, 5 touchdowns. He obviously credited his brother, he credited his offensive line, but just talk about his day.
Yeah, without a doubt. He runs hard. We trust in our offensive line. Our offensive line coach, Dave Bell, does a great job with those guys each and every week, and they understand they're not going to be the guys that are standing here getting interviewed, and they're just unselfish guys that block, and our backs are the same way. Tonight it was Nolan's night. They were taking away our outside runs. Nolan stepped up. His brother, who usually runs to the outside, is now our lead blocker on our ISO play, and there's no complaints, there's no egos here. And, it's fun to coach these guys.
He's a really team player. I mean, he runs hard every play. When we're down, he gets up, and he just pretty much is a spark of our team.
Nolan played tremendous this game. I couldn't believe how great everyone was running. Everyone was running hard. Everyone was blocking for each other, and that's what opened up 5 touchdowns for him.
Yeah, talk about your defense. I mean, other than early in the game, I think their first drive, they had that 3rd and long that they broke, and then they scored off of that. But other than that, I mean, maybe that handful of first downs the rest of the game. Just talk about how well your D played.
Yeah, well, after that touchdown, our coach just told us to step it up and shake it off and just forget about it. So he just told our O-line to block harder, and that's all we did.
Came out cold, really. We just couldn't seal the edge, and after a while, after we picked up on their plays, we could read it real quick, and that's how we just stopped them. They couldn't get anything.
We prepared a lot on defense this week. We watched a lot of film. They run a similar scheme to us, so it wasn't too hard to pick up what they were doing, and we played great tonight.
It was mainly coming down to pursuing, getting off, then shedding that first block. We saw some things on film last week that we needed to work on. We worked on them during individual and practice this week, and the guys came out here, and they played to the echo of the whistle. They got off the blocks. They played good team defense. We did allow that big play in the first series after the onside kick there. And the thing I was proud about is our guys, didn't hang their heads. They knew, we're going to get it back. It's a 4-quarter game. We're going to wear them down eventually. And they stuck together. So that was good to see.
What about your offensive line and how well they played?
Our offensive line is phenomenal week after week. They execute during practice, and they definitely executed tonight. And I owe a lot of credit to them and to my little brother for picking up a lot of linebacker blitzes. So I want to say thank you to them.
I heard you guys talking to your guys about finishing. You saying that that's a big theme for the rest of the way. Just talk about that.
Without a doubt. It's been kind of our theme after week 1, just constantly in everything we do, and we just constantly say it at practice, just finishing. And at halftime, we had a pretty good half there, but we wanted to finish the game positively. finish our drives, execute, get off the field on third down. Too many times against Mountain Lakes, we let up, third and fourth down conversions. So that was a point of emphasis this week at practice, and the guys did execute.
Next week, you guys have Whippany Park. What do you know about them, and what are you guys looking for in that game?
They're a competitive team, just like every other team in our league. So we got to just practice diligently on this team and get it down perfectly.
They're an up-and-coming team. They're really good, but we're going to have to step it up, and we're going to work hard at practice.
They're a very competitive team, and we hope to have a good game for our homecoming.
They're another Wing T team, believe it or not. This league now, I happened to see them against the Pakong, and it was a great high school football game. Two Wing T teams battling it out, and they're definitely an up-and-coming team, and they are to be taken seriously.
More to